What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Gaia. His name is Austro. 11 is from the PK clan. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His Chessophilus. The map is Painted Desert. And this is the Bill Gregg Open $1,000 tournament for Age of Mythology. It's our, it's kind of the winter tournament. Is that what we call it? The annual winter tournament. We normally have one, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There is a bracket. You can find that one in the Discord, the BGO Discord. The bracket. You can also just exclaim bracket in my stream chat. You can find it there. It's currently 1-0 for Chessophilus here against Austro, taking that first game with some nice Zoo army, making the games entertaining for the people. I like it. Chesso, he's a nice guy. Not just playing standard and whooping him, just doing something good. Austro is asking any sea maps. If you looked at his maps, you would have known he does have Mediterranean on the third map. So that's good for him if he wanted that map. So yes, the interesting part about this tournament, which we haven't seen very often in tournaments beforehand, is we've pre-selected the maps for the players, so everybody knows what maps they're playing on before they go into the game. Then therefore they can pick their gods accordingly. And go from there. So that's funny. Austro is Chessophilus is trolling just a little bit here. But yeah, so we'll see what happens in regards to that. A lot of interesting things, and there's also special maps, which I don't think we're going to see unless Austro can take a game of Chesso in this series. There's a special map from the pool from the Keen party maps created by, I think it was Hagrid and Keen Flame or something, created a bunch of maps. We picked 7, I believe, of those, and you get one special map per series. So that's going to come in handy for some players who want to check those out, get an advantage over their opponent who might not check it out. I do recommend taking a look at the map, considering we've told you which one you're going to be playing on in that round. Go in with some sort of strategy in mind. You can even train up on that map in the week leading up to your game. If you schedule for your Saturday in your game, you've got the entire week to practice on that map, get your build order tight, and go in and sneak a win off some very strong players in this tournament. Yeah, so I guess we can talk about what's going on over here. Chessophilus says Alt S. His scout is harassing just a little bit, and he's deciding to fight back, which is not something you normally see from these Atlanteans. You hit Alt S, and the citizen chills and does nothing, but it just keeps gathering food as if nothing's happening. And the scout really doesn't do that much damage, and these villagers have a lot of HP. But instead of doing that, it decides to fight back, and the scout's almost dead. So he does get a little bit of a win there. Yeah, so relics we've seen so far, we've got Trojan Gate Hinge, which is plus 20% wall hit points. Not really going to come in too much of a hand here for either player. Maybe for Chesso if he decides he wants to start walling up the map. He can wall here, 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 and here, and be fine. We've got Blue Crystal Shard as well in this thing, which is really not that good of a relic. It used to be my favorite relic, but we've since learned that based on math and based on animations, very rarely does Blue Crystal Shard give the 5% bonus. But sometimes, very rarely, it gives a gigantic bonus. I think there's one example where Blue Crystal Shard gives a whopping 20% bonus. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Unless you're Atlantean, in which case it gives a flat 5% the entire time. It's a good relic for Atlantean. And we're seeing what's this? Oceanus from our Gaia play. Normally we're seeing Leto, not Oceanus, on land maps from Gaia. It did have a slight buff. Oceanus did have a slight buff. Gave the heroes for the hero infantry units get extra couple of 100% of bonus damage when you research their special technology against myth units. So you can grab that one, and then those guys will really whack a punch on the myth units. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe we're gonna look at the double military academy here. And how is our favor situation looking for our Zeus player? He's going for the Minotaur. He's definitely Labyrinth of Minos. He's only got, he's got 7 villages on wood, which is a lot for going double military academy here. But Labyrinth of the Minos is going to allow you to get those negative 25% Minotaur costs. So that does bring the Minotaur down to 150 food instead of 200 food, which is really big. And then he just put 2 villages on favor, and you can just kind of walk over your opponent. So we'll see if Austro is ready for this. He needs to build, I believe the counter to this is Cairo Ballista and Murmillo. It's my guess is that if you can get out the Murmillo, get out a couple of Murmillo and you heroize them. That's the key. You don't want to overbuild military units because you need the favor. You need the food and the gold in order to heroize those units to deal with the Minotaurs. But I don't think we're seeing... Oh, we are seeing scouting here from Austro. So if he runs his Caladria over here, sees the 2 villages on the favor, or even sees a myth unit pop out, he should know that. And we are seeing that the Odysseus is just whacking a punch. The Jason's moving around. We've got the Bull Minotaur to come in here as well. Pick off these villages. The villagers are fighting the Jason here. He does not want to deal with him. And then the Minotaur comes in. The units are running up away. And Austro says, please, a C map. For some reason, he likes the C maps. But like Chesso also likes C maps. That's one thing you should know. Jason also does really pick off these Caraballas very, very fast. You need to sit in your base, basically, make Caraballas, sit in your base, make Myrmidon. And then once you have like 6 or 7 of those Caraballas, that's when your opponent can't really run at you with those Hoplite anymore. Then you're going to heroize the Myrmidon and Murmillo, and then maybe get the mace. What's it called? I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe isn't this? Oh, you got weightless mace here. There it is. Bite of the shark. Chesso egging on his opponent here, telling him to focus. He's actually cut the training of his units for some reason. Not sure what that's about, but maybe he's just gonna chill on this. Go to the next age. Feels like he's won the game already, so build more houses, getting things. Carabalsa is chilling here. Pick that off with these Hoplite. Instead, he loses the Hoplite. A little bit silly. Got the Bull Minotaur just... What are you doing, Austro? What's this? What's this? Is this a hero citizen? I know you converted this. Oh, I know you converted this. Like, not good, not good, not good. You don't want to waste favor. You don't want to waste resources. If you're gonna heroize your citizens, and it not be through valor, then it's generally best for it to be done once you've got maxed villages, so then at least you can build another villager. If you want to oversupply villages, that is, or citizens, as it were. Just still on top of this scouting here with Caladria. I don't actually see this very often. Caladria is still going around. Maybe going to be sending him back. Going to get the Caladria to heal up. That's one of the big boosts you get for going Oceanus, which is very underutilized, is this Caladria. Heals 15 HP per second, which is gigantic, really. Like 15 HP per second. 3 seconds, it's like full HP. It's like one of the fastest healing units in the game, I think. Or maybe just as fast as Pharaoh or Priest or something as well. But, like, this fight, run back, heal, fight, run back, heal. We've got the villagers coming in. Chesso says, I've had enough of this. He's moving in with all of his villagers. The Minotaur coming through. His village is going to start attacking. Gaia Forest coming down there. That's going to protect this town center just a little bit, but There's so many villages here, and one of the big differences between the original game and Billy Balance Patch is Atlantean town centers only have 2,100 HP instead of the 2,800, so they die even faster. And Austro goes 11. The Restoration Town Center takedown 10-minute mark, Age of Mythology strat from back in 2004 or something is back. Chesso using his villages to claim it, and all of these citizens are falling to the whims of Chessophilus. He's got no resources in the bank though, so if we can see maybe see some of these citizens get picked off, it might be good, but just going for all of these heroes. He's running around, and Austro says, not good choice. The villager Ragnarok was way too much, and the donkeys do find their demise. Has he got something hidden? He's got the mana hidden in the corner. I don't know what to say here. Some point in this game, at some point in your life, you got to be like, all right, I've lost. I'm not fast. Yeah, it's hard, man. When you're a newer player, you sign up for a tournament for the experience. Because generally speaking, these like strong players like Chessophilus just won't spend their time playing 1v1s against the 1600 because there's not really much point, so you don't get that experience to see what the skill gap is like. So Austro is experiencing firsthand what it's like to play against a really top player here. So 2-0 for Chessophilus, well played with the Villager Ragnarok in combination with Bull Minotaur Hoplite strategy, taking down the guy.